This is a Thomas and Savanna Throwback Thursday Flashback.
Good Thursday evening once again, Thomas and I, Huey and Daniel here. And in this video, Thomas, are you telling anything or are we just shooting the breeze?
Well, we're just shooting the bras. Actually, we haven't. It's okay. You don't have to say once again because we haven't actually done a video. We didn't do a video tonight, but that's okay. You didn't know. Do you guys want to talk about? You're good. Do you guys want to talk about how things went today? I'm sure.
Yes. 36 WN.
Good pleasure, Haley. So, I know many of you were expecting a video this morning. You did not get the chance to shoot one. I promise you, next time she comes over, we will.
Darn it.
Do we know when that's happening?
No.
The next session with Sean, I'm going to be by myself. With him. So, not next session, probably the session after. I'll schedule another Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and do another session with Hale because I really want to. That was fun.
Should we tell them what happened today?
Technically speaking, we had our first date, albeit professionally.
I was just gonna ask you, how did it?
Okay, well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I practically ran out of the car when Sean took me over there, and as soon as we got into his town, I felt so much more free. And so much tension was drained out of me.
Yep.
And I felt much calmer and much more secure and much more, for lack of a better phrase, much more zen and tranquil than I ever feel at home.
Yep.
Because of family circumstances right now. And what happened when I got in the house, Dan?
I mean, you came right in, you met my mom.
How'd that go?
She's so sweet. She called me honey.
There you go.
And she's awesome. His mother's the best.
Nice.
His mother is the best. And I had famous...
Shout out to my mom.
Even though you're
Shout out
not
Liz.
subscribed.
A.K.A. Betty Crocker. Anywho, I had the famous Italian coffee with Italian sweet creamer. Oh
Nice.
my!
She made you guys coffee, huh?
She made me a cup.
Oh.
He already had his Java.
I had already had a cup.
Wow, that was very nice of her.
And I gave...
I sat with her while she had hers.
Yep, and what else did I tell you that I felt today when we were there?
You were pretty calm.
Yes, I actually all the sensory issues and upset that I feel here at my house, just like that, gone when I was in his kitchen. The environment was much more calm, much more tranquil. At one point, I actually showed him some of my sensory toys that I used during my sensory diet. He loved that lavender lap pad.
Oh, that lavender. Ooh,
Yeah. And at one point, we were doing something with Sean, and had I not been with him, I would have said, I feel good. I mean, he actually had me, I kid you not, as zen as when I have a couple margaritas.
Wow.
I felt more at home and the happiest I have felt in the 2 years since things started going wrong with my family, and that is saying something. And what did we also decide not to do, Dan?
What do you mean?
We didn't necessarily hug because you were technically a client, but what did you do a couple times to help me to stay calm?
I did squeeze her hand.
And
not hard, right, Hale? I didn't squeeze it too hard, did I?
No, and honestly, Daniel, I love that deep pressure. I can never get enough of that deep pressure input.
And then there was one time she was showing me how she spins and almost fell, so I actually had to hold onto his shoulder.
Yeah.
And when he touched my shoulder, it was
and again, not in a weird way.
No. I mean, he really, I know I go on about this at length, but the man really gets my sensory needs.
Yeah.
And I was telling him a few minutes ago when we were chatting privately, even when we're in person, you can read the Haley monitor very clearly. I didn't even tell him that I needed that. But I was showing him how when I spin to the left, I look like I'm drunk. And I had my shoes on, and I almost tripped into what? Your chair? Okay, yeah, a chair. And he reached out and he gave me just that right amount of deep pressure on my shoulder to help me to continue to stay grounded. His dishwasher alone is not as god-awful obnoxious as the dishwasher here. Nothing in his house is not as obnoxious as where I live.
Right.
Which is saying something.
Right.
And then he played with some of my toys. I showed him my maze cuff and my fidget cube and my coiling finger winder. I think I showed you, Dan.
You showed me your maze cup and your fidget cube.
Okay. And the lap pad. And you played with my touch.
Yep. So I actually got a little bit of familiarization with the Touch Plus.
Huh.
And we are currently having to recopy a whole bunch of stuff, and that's kind of a disaster because
it's going to take forever.
It's going to take forever, but I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to sit up and do internship stuff and also copy all this stuff in the background.
Gotcha.
But is it okay if I then go into what I ended up telling you today?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Daniel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, I'll backtrack.
Okay.
I left the house at the end of this feeling, again, the happiest I felt in such a long time. And I got in the car again with Sean, and I actually broke down and cried. I ugly cried happy tears.
Oh my.
And as soon as Dad picked me up and we went to the farm and we got the puppy and we let her out, I immediately started feeling antsy. And that's made me come to the realization that things have to change for me. And I'm not going to go into it on camera, but what ended up happening, Daniel, when we were in my room at the farm? I did call you and I sobbed, didn't I?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I honestly would have to say that besides the day that, is it okay if I say it, Daniel?
Yes.
Besides the day that he became my virtual caregiver, October 6th, 2022 will always be the happiest day of my entire life.
Yep.
Aww.
Now, I want to ask you guys this question individually. So I want to ask you first, how did it feel to finally meet the guy of your dreams?
You're trying to make me blush, Thomas?
Absolutely wonderful.
Okay, they can't see you anyway.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. And what about for you, sir? How did it feel for you to finally meet the girl of your dreams?
You know what? I second exactly what she said. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I cannot be more grateful for everything, Daniel, that you've done for me. And the fact that I will be honest, I will admit this. Part of the reason that this is set up is because before my dad started having his issues, he told me, I will take you to see Daniel anytime you want. Well, it's kind of hard to do that when you can't stand driving because there's idiots on the road. And it's kind of hard to do that when you already feel pretty crappy about yourself.
And something that I will always be grateful for is I will always be grateful that Kyle got Meg and I back in touch back on Saturday, October 3rd, 2020.
But it was extremely... It was wonderful that Sean and Daniel were able to make something happen that my dad now cannot.
Right.
Because that is originally how this started, isn't it, Daniel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a wonderful time.
It was great.
Yes.
It was great.
Yes, we did. And I got home, and what else did we do? Well, you and I talked a little bit about the conversation that I was going to have with Mom, that I realized I needed to talk to her about.
Will you tell us about that off camera?
I don't know. Do you want to, Dan?
Not tonight.
Okay. One of these days, one of us will let you. Yes. But it's honestly been the happiest day of my life.
Yeah.
And I will say it again. I will say it again. I can't get through a day without Daniel. Yeah. And for this to happen, and especially to have a cup of coffee that doesn't taste like cinnamon mixed with cardboard, aka cinnamon latte, that was heaven in a cup.
Hopefully, she can meet your dad next time.
Yes, that's what I want the plan to be.
I did say hi to him over FaceTime, and I did thank his mother for being so understanding about Haley duty, and she said, "Of course," or something. I don't remember what she said. I think that's when she said, "Of course, honey," or whatever. But
and then you both hugged.
And oh my god, that fan's making me nuts. Yeah, and then what else did we do? You liked the maze cuff. What?
You know what, Hale? A perfect way to describe today. Magical.
Yes, it was magical.
Very magical.
And I cannot believe, Daniel, that our relation... Can I say that on YouTube?
Of course you can. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
You can say whatever the heck you want.
It's our channel. You can say whatever you want.
Our relationship and our friendship and the fact that you also became my virtual caregiver and a virtual part of our family all stemmed from Welcome to Vic.
Us.
Mom, I need to call you everywhere. I think I just broke up. Ow!
Oh, jeez. You okay?
Well, that's
She's laughing so hard she can't even breathe.
That's I'm glad you guys had a great time.
Oh, that's...
I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Oh no, what did I just do? What did I just do?
FaceTime video call.
Is it just me? Or does this video need the Welcome to Vic sound effect?
You bet it does, Daniel. You absolutely bet it does. And I think that, yeah.
Even if you upload the wrong one, Thomas, can I have this, please?
Yep.
This welcome to. Oh, jeez.
Battery
I
low.
wish I
Victor
remembered.
powering off.
I wish I remembered. I wish I remembered why it was that I formatted it the second time.
Battery low. Victor being destroyed.
Oh my god, I just rammed my tooth into my grandma.
You rammed your tooth into your grandma? Huh?
Real no.
Oh. I thought she said she rammed her tooth into her grandma. Really, Ears? You had to deceive me at this hour? No edits need to be made to this video.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's nothing like a raw, uncut video.
Well, the only edit I probably would make is to cut Samantha talking.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
DS. Daniel said.
Stop.
I can't even breathe.
I rammed my tooth into my grandma. Grandma got run over by a tooth. Anyway.
What the? Oh, my Grandma Glow would be proud. She loved Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Anyway, yeah. What were we talking about?
I love that.
Oh yeah,
I love
welcome
that song.
to Vic. Yeah, I don't know what it was that caused me to format it the second time. Because the first time, all I really did was I was tinkering.
Winkering.
And then the second time, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Interesting.
Before we hang up, can we listen to that song on camera?
Yeah, of course. We'll be
Because I'm coughing hysterically. Oh yeah, you got to see that today, didn't you?
Oh my.
Oh my word, it's funny.
Hey, we'll be playing that song on Christmas Day.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'll probably play it this weekend.
Why not?
Nice.
I don't
There
care.
are actually
I don't care that I just played it a couple weeks ago.
there are actually quite a few. There are a few songs that that she doesn't have, unfortunately, that we do need to buy. That she has to buy. And that song will be one of the songs that she's gonna buy. No.
Yeah.
Well, once our friend Corey gets more money on his card.
Oh my.
And another thing I want to get is the app, the Claxo Radio Hour. Because I want to demonstrate that on the channel.
What's that app?
It's an audio-based, like a detective show, but the way that you select things is you tune into different channels.
Huh.
Oh.
Do you want to tell
Oh,
people?
and you also downloaded Country 89 today, didn't you, Dan?
Yep, I have
wanna-
actually played with the Play Store.
Very nice.
Yep.
Do you want to tell the YouTubers what your final decision is in terms of downgrading? That's-
Did I make one?
No, you didn't tell them if you're downgrading or not.
Well, the only thing is, before I make the decision, I'm trying to figure out, I asked our friends group why my phone could be turning on.
You know, Apple might, accessibility might know that answer.
Well,
They can't help with betas though.
Or the Varelians might know. Not.
Okay, let's...
I just wonder if there's like another way I can do it without.
Hey Meg,
Yeah.
remember the app back in the day, Velaco?
What the?
Yes.
What the heck is that?
Okay, wait a
I don't
minute.
remember what it was.
It's a music maker.
Oh.
Is that even still around?
I don't know.
Okay.
So
Now we're on
like
an
Backpack
app
Studio,
tangent.
like Backpack Studio is does it have a video maker in the app?
RecUp does not. No.
God damn it.
You have to be kidding me.
RecUp is a basic app. It records and then uploads to Dropbox.
Oh, okay.
And you can view your audio from there.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, she woke up at 11:15 today. My time.
Yep.
And I've been up since 4:15.
We were supposed to get up at 9 o'clock, and she was supposed to be ready to go by 10:50 my time, but she woke up at 11:15 my time, and my dumbass, I forgot to mute when we went to bed.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so I'm...
So Waitland was
Nuts.
rushing her out the door. Nut.
And... Wow, okay.
Really bad you had to do that.
Should we cut this short?
Yeah. Can Hale and I hop on a prayer call?
Yep.
Yeah. We want to get to bed anyway, so that's...
Thomas, can you please, before you upload this, send it to me?
Yep.
Alright, guys, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Dog. Safari.
FaceTime audio. All right,
Making
guys.
a FaceTime audio call to Baby Boo.
Y'all
Baby
take
Boo,
care. Please
FaceTime
subscribe
audio.
to our channel, Thomas and Meg. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching this Thomas and Savanna Throwback Thursday Flashback. And please subscribe to our channel, Thomas and Savanna. Video editing by Daniel Sumrow from the YouTube channel Daniel Sumrow Productions. The music that is in our videos is from Audionautics.com.
Audionautics is spelled AUDIONAUTIX.com. If you want royalty-free music, check them out.
Thanks for watching.